Yeah, it's too bad. I'm just saying how it's kind of been. I've been in 100 bands or whatever, and none of them worked out. A lot of it because because of me. Like I would insist on being the leader, but I've always had huge struggles with being in a group. But
Right.
I think maybe if a good leader come around, I would be you know a willing servant. I hope. But it's very useful. I've said it a couple times on my stream. I highly recommend watching those videos on that system, and I think he brings it up in his books as well. But yeah, it's very useful, much more useful
Yeah.
than like we brought up Jesse Lee Peterson a couple times. So like, I find him to be very useful. I think that he's got a good show, and is a decent mind. But I think we just got to get away from dichotomies so much. I don't think it's as cut and dry as honor black and white as a person like that says. I think it's something he can't help. I don't think he's very what you would call it classically intelligent.
Yeah.
But he's
But there's something brilliant about that though.
yes,
Where
100%.
it's
Yeah,
like, yes,
I'm
he's
almost
not intelligent, quote unquote unquote, but there's like he's so brilliant. I
yeah.
mean, I look at him and I see the Holy Spirit working through him, and I look at the fruits. Like that's the big thing I'm getting into lately is like, are
Mm,
you a shepherd, and what are the fruits? And so, especially with like churches, like this whole year, it's like you're starting to see like what priests, what pastors, what preachers are good shepherds, and where like if their flock is good, useful fruit, you know. And I think that's so crucial. Like, look at Ben Shapiro, right? Who is his crowd? Like, look at his crowd of people that are his fans, quote unquote, or his supporters. It's like
I
people you
don't
would
want to
never
know
want
one
to
of
be around.
them.
You
Like
would
I don't
never
want to
want
be
to be
friends.
around
Yeah,
any of them. So it's like you
no,
just look at him. It's like I don't even have to dissect Ben Shapiro or make him, mock him, make fun of him, explain how horrible he is. I can just go like he makes bad fruit. You know, like he's
yep.
there's I don't even have to explain the negatives about him. Look at the fruit he produces. It's horrible. Whereas like Jesse Lee
Yeah. Okay.
Peterson's
Look.
the opposite. It's like I can't really explain what's good about Jesse, but look at the fruit. He's really waking men up. He's making good men. He's
Mm,
making marriages. He's making babies, you know? Same thing with Owen Benjamin.
mm,
It's like you can disagree with
mm.
Owen all you want. You can have trouble explaining it to your friends, but it's like look at the fruit. Look at how many babies, how much food's being grown, how many things are being built, how many jobs are being created. Like men are growing up and becoming men and becoming godly men. And so it's like you don't really have to explain the shepherds, what's good about him, his good qualities, his bad qualities necessarily. I'm just more about like what are the fruits kind of guy. And I look at Jesse and Owen as two of those people. Rouge V
Mm.
too. It's like I disagree with Rouge V on a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
I love Bruce V. He's probably my favorite streamer. Yeah, I
I mean,
love Bruce V.
and he has a special place in my heart because he really helped me wake up and grow up really fast. He and our journey, me and Rouge's journeys are very aligned. It's just he's more
Yeah.
extreme in a lot of ways.
Hmm.
But and so I
Interesting.
relate and I like him. I listen to all of his streams, but I disagree with him. I think he's too focused on politics, stuff like that. Like I disagree with
Hmm.
him, but look at the fruit. Like he is producing good men. He's just turned a whole generation of angry, sex obsessed young men into Bible studying, God fearing servants who are seeking the truth, And it's like that's what
Right.
I'm looking at. What are the fruits of what you're doing? And that's what I'm trying to do. It's like I just want my chat, I want the people watching this to become better. I want to inspire
Hmm.
them. I want to uplift them. I want to give them knowledge and insight, introduce them to people that are interesting and links and topics and stuff that's going to produce good fruit. It's like not about me. It's not about myself or anything. It's like I want to be someone who produces good fruit out there. And then you too. I mean, that's the same thing. It's like how many people will call you you're racist, you're sexist, you're evil, you're this, you're that, you're this. But it's like look at your chat room. It's full of crushers. It's full of legends. It's full of good people. It's like